Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. I finally decided to make a video on this as I've last covered this topic 6 months ago when we first had like more information coming out about the stuff here, and as this thing got more solidified. Basically, we're going to be going over the next characters releasing to the game. There's about 5 or 6 characters in this list. These characters will be spaced out across the next basically 10-ish months of the game, maybe a little bit more. So, what is the point of this video? This video is to tell you these are your next Ultra Rumble characters. Maybe not in a specific order, but these are the characters you can expect for the next coming months. That's how it's going to operate. At any point, disclaimers have to be there. This is the disclaimer. Please keep this in mind. At any point, something can change. Since launch, the only thing that has changed was skill kits were added. No new character that we didn't know about got added in game. Everything that we knew ended up releasing other than skill kits. Those were brand spanking new. So at any point, a new character can get slotted in. The second thing, this was leaked very early into the game's life cycle, and as time has progressed, we've solidified this list, slowly crossed off options, and now we're only left with a few options. Basically speaking, these are the final lead characters coming to the game. After this list, there's a second list. That list I'm not covering in this video. There's a crap ton of characters on there. That video will take me like 20-30 minutes to just talk about because there's so much stuff in there. And if you want to see that, I'll save that for the future or relatively soon if you want it, but that's something else. We'll talk about that list. That list exists, but anything that's not mentioned in this video is not coming relatively soon. Whatever's in this video are the ones coming relatively soon. Maybe not next season, but again, we know that these characters will be spaced across season 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it, okay? Let's jump into it. Let's talk about it. Let's get straight into it. So first things first, let's say this. Characters that were on this list that again we ended up getting was Shoto Aizawa. We also had All For One. We also had Endeavor. We also had Overhaul. We also had Mirio Togeda. These characters all exist because again, they were on that image. We knew they were coming. And guess what? They released. Simple as that. Who else is on the list? First up, if you are looking forward to this character, within the point of the 1.5 anniversary, so within the next 10 months, you will 100% see Nejire Hado. She'll be releasing. We don't know much information beyond the fact that they are in the files and they do exist. So again, if you're a Nejire fan, just remember, by the point we reach, again, 1.5 anniversary, she will be in the game. She will be, okay? So if you're looking forward to her, just know that's a character. Again, who is the Season 7 character? Until Master Data comes out, we don't really have a full analysis. Again, yes, there are some things floating around people are saying, but remember, most of the stuff that we have right now is all stuff found day one. None of this stuff confirms or solidifies the next character. There's no confirmation on that, all right? But again, Nejire is one character. Second character over here, President Mike. You, at some point within the next 10 months, can expect to see President Mike officially as a character. Right now, he's the announcer, so that's going to be kind of wild to see that, but again, he is a character, so wonder how they're going to do that, if his voice is different in game versus that, or you just think that, you know, you're announcing everything. Who knows, right? But again, President Mike is another character. No confirmation on any of his kit information or anything, but apparently, in my opinion, if he's not a strike character, it makes no sense. But to me, he definitely screams to be a strike character. That was a good joke. Screw you. Beyond that, we also have Shinzo. Shinzo's another character, again, at some point being planned to be released in the game. Another cool character. Finally somebody, right, outside of the Class 1A, I guess you could say, roster. Or rather, Class B, right? He's in the other class. But the funniest thing is, can we just say this now? Where's the Class 1A characters? Are we ever getting them, or is that dead now? But Shinzo is there. He's going to be another character. I'm expecting a similar character to that of Aizawa. It's going to be a very skill-based character. I wonder how they're going to incorporate his quirk. Makes no sense to me how you can work the brainwash thing. Correct? Is it like if he touches you, or I don't know how he'll do it. Your voice obviously isn't a thing we have in game if you accidentally emote, which is rare. I don't know how they'll do it, but there's potential there. So that's another character. We have maybe in this case a better All For One because ours got nerfed. We have Monoma. Monoma at some point will be releasing again within the next 10 months. That is another character that has been shown to us on the list of characters. He has only mainly an asset. Other than that, I think he also has JP voice lines. How we'll know when a character is planned soon is when they get English voice lines also. That's something that, again, Hydros has also kind of picked up on, that when they're staging the character, getting them ready to release, they all of a sudden get English voice lines. Remember also, characters on this list have interactions with other characters in game, which has already been added in English. But do they have the English voice lines entirely for their character? They don't yet. Overhaul and Mirio got added last season before this season, or again, before their release, right? In this case, no Master did it yet. So again, next up, Kurogiri. Kurogiri is planned as also another character up and coming at some point. That is a character that I am curious how it handles. He's not a side villain, but his quirk is like really sick. but he's not a really popular character. So I wonder how they kind of play on that one. Because again, everybody on this list, like Nejire, very popular character. Shinzo, he almost like, I think almost won a popularity poll. Monoma also was constantly on like top 20 popularity poll. President Mike also not that popular, but people do really, really like him, those that do. Kurogiri, I don't know, more of a side character, right? In the context of players liking him, so wonder how that one's gonna go. But the final character, now remember, this is it. The final character is Hawks. These are it. These characters listed: Nejire Hado, President Mike, Shinzo, Monoma, Kurogiri, and Hawks. These are your characters that are planned probably for the next 10 months. Outside of these characters, unless the devs pull a miracle and add in a character we haven't seen yet via this list, most likely there's nothing there. We've had proof upon proof upon proof that each character on this list has ended up releasing. So again, most likely, if it's not Nejire, it's Hawks. If it's not Hawks, it's Kurogiri. If it's not Kurogiri, it's Monoma. If it's not Monoma, it's Shinzo. If it's not Shinzo, it's President Mike. If you hate all these characters, hope your skill kits are amazing, because again, the devs obviously are working on skill kits. That's something that we don't have much information on, of how they release stuff and how they handle stuff. What I can tell you is every character seemingly is going to be getting a skill kit. So if you like a character, get ready to maybe like that character even more, because they will get a skill kit. That's kind of how things operate. Now, there is another list. There is another list that exists. That list has other characters listed. But as we've seen, only the characters that have released till date are these characters over here. What I also want to say to you is this. Remember, skill kits were not leaked very, very early. Skill kits was a system that we saw that could be implemented at any point, but we never saw that Deku had a skill kit. We never saw that Bakugo, that Todoroki, that Denki, that Toga, these characters had skill kits. We never saw that. That was something the devs later on added. It was something that they most likely adapted to, because they saw the 60-day release one character cycle is a horrible freaking cycle. So they did add that. In the future, we can see maybe the release of characters a little faster to make the character ticket more useful. We could see the drop of a new character at some point, which again, maybe for the first anniversary, they're kind and loving, and they decide to do a movie collaboration, and maybe we get a free character for the movie and one gacha character for the movie. Who knows, right? We again haven't been in this game for a good amount of time to pick up on exactly their plans. We have gotten a good idea for things. We also have a good idea of how they handle the game, but again, anything could change at any given point. So, who are the characters coming next to Ultra Rumble? Nejire Hado, Hawks, Kurogiri, Monoma, Shinzo, President Mike. Who do I think are the next two characters? Personally speaking, I definitely think that we need a female character, so I think that Nejire should be either next or the one after. If not, holy hell, because we got, again, you know, there's a lot of people in my comment section saying like, where's the female characters, dog? We haven't got a female character. Remember, this game does pick up a decent amount of female players, so give them a character, damn it. You know what I mean? Give them a character if they want to play as a female character that's, again, brand new. In this case, again, Shoto Aizawa, male. All for One, male. Endeavor, male. Miria Togeda, male. Twice, male. Overhaul, male. You know what I mean? So, give them something. So, again, Nejire would make a lot of sense to me. And, again, I think that Hawks definitely... if it's not Nejire, it could be Hawks. The funniest thing is, I think Nejire was actually close to our first-year anniversary for MHA TSH. That would be very funny if they choose to release Nejire for our first-year anniversary over here in Ultra Rumble. It would be a hilarious thing, but... Nejire ended up selling very freaking good for Ultra, or what is it, TSH, when she became the anniversary. So maybe they released a female character for Annie when, you know, as a celebration or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's just there. So this is my point. But Hawks makes a lot of sense also. I think that if it's not Hawks or Nejire, I think that President Mike could definitely be a release. I don't know. I feel like those three are more so kind of solidified. But Kurogiri and again, Monoma and Shinzo. That could easily be the case, right? That's just my theory there. But those are your next characters, unequivocally. I will see you, if I'm still covering the game, by the 1.5 anniversary. I'll make a new video when new information is found. But if you want to see that other video with all the listed characters, it'll be like a 20-30 minute video. There's a lot of information there. But I'll make the video if you want me to. Correct? That'll be the characters that are planned for the game's lifespan, basically. Depending on how long this game ends up lasting. Let's be honest here, okay? So do what you will. That's what I got for you. Again, some of these characters have assets, some of these characters don't. Some of the characters got ported assets straight from One's Justice. We don't know what's going to happen to those. So again, keep that in mind. That's basically it, all right? Take care, have fun, and let me know. You know what I mean? I was hoping for a character like Mirko. I was hoping for Stars and Stripes to release during like the season. I was hoping for a few other things. Those things aren't happening. For example, again, like Redestro, other characters like that. It looks like this is what we have right now. So do what you will with that information. I know. So yeah.